My song from 16 Stories is called My World, and it's from a musical that I've been writing for several years with a playwright named Alan Need. The musical is called The Astonishing Times of Timothy Cratchit, and it is the finale of the show. The song is the culmination of a character's journey. We always say if you loved Pippin, you'll love The Astonishing Times of Timothy Cratchit. So it's really about a young man who's been searching for something to call his own, and finally, at the end of our long story, finding it. My process as a writer is I'm mostly a composer and lyricist. I tend to write the full score. I've done a little bit of both, but for main musicals, I tend to do both. My process is really just to dive in headfirst. I try to work in chronological order and work closely with whoever my book writer is to try and unearth the moments that we should musicalize. When it becomes time to actually sit down and do the writing, I try to write the songs in one sitting. That doesn't mean that I don't go back and edit them to pieces afterwards, but it's best for me to sit there and really see if I can, slam it out in the way that the character would in that moment. And if possible, to get the rough outline by the time I walk away from the piano. And I went to school as an actor, and midway through my college years, I had been writing songs, and I started to realize that the joy that I felt from theater was actually from the sounds of the score and the words that the characters were saying, and I decided to refocus my path. And I think I'm a better writer than I was an actor, but I love acting and I love actors, and so I always knew that I would be writing for theater as opposed to writing singer-songwriter stuff or pop type music, because I love disappearing into another character's mind for a little while and then seeing an actor come about and really bring that to life. It's just the most thrilling thing in the world. When I'm trying to write for a character and if I need to use an actor for inspiration, I try to find somebody who's either no longer with us or just from a very different time period. That way I don't have to feel like I'm obligated to work with one performer, be it a friend or a star who I would love to work with, but it allows me to know what the characteristics are, what the vocal range should be, what the style of the music should be. Being a part of 16 Stories has been an amazing process. It's been going on for a couple of years since we began talking about it. And to have your work fully realized with an orchestra is a rarity in any circumstance, regardless of where you are in your career, but especially at this stage when you're still one of the youngsters, to hear this full, lush, gorgeous orchestration of this tune that, as of now, I've only heard with 7 pieces. That was the max, and now it's, I don't know, it sounds like 100. It's probably not, but it sounds like 100. Hi, my name is Catrini. I'm looking for an actor to sing my song My World and join us at 16 Stories.